So, did you know that azolla is a ideal surplus?
Nope.
I'm fine, thank you. My name is Charles Mbugua. I'm a farmer, currently doing azolla farming, apple farming, dragon fruit farming, and many other fruits, which we'll talk about later. Yes. Yes. My journey began back in 2020. I was working in a garage and I was a mechanic. Still young, nilikuwa mdogo, about 20 years old. Ndio tu nilikuwa nimemaliza college. So nilifanya kazi kwa garage for 1 year, no, for let's say 9 months after tu nimemaliza college. And COVID came in. When COVID came in, pale garage tukaambiwa we need to go home. We need to, it's like vacating. So ni kama kazi yangu ya garage iliishia hapo, and I came back home. By then for the few months nilikuwa, before I started farming, nilikuwa nafanya kazi ya mjengo hapa na pale. And that's when nilikaa home for almost 6 months. And I had to talk to dad. I had to do something. So sikuwa nafikiria kuandikwa kazi. By then hata sikuwa natafuta kazi. And nikaongea na dad. That's when tulikaa chini. Nikamwambia I've been going through some farming tips online kidogo kidogo about rabbit farming. Na because tuko na land na niko na savings, na maybe tulikuwa na kuna nyumba iko hapa ilikuwa imedesigniwa ya kuku. So nikamwambia tunaweza anza rabbit farming. Juu nilikuwa nimefanya research for a few months. I was very interested in farming, but sikuwa nafikiria I'll get into farming. Nile tu when I go online, instead of watching the comedy and whatever at my age, nilikuwa sana na Google about farming. I was much interested. Nilikuwa na I could go to YouTube, I could download videos about cash crop farming, either managu, pia hizo mboga kidogo kidogo nijaribu hapa nyumbani. That's when I met a certain farmer online and kwa rabbit farming, and I got interested. Nikampigia simu. After kumpigia ndio nilikuja nikaongea na dad, nikamwambia I'm thinking of starting rabbit farming. Akaniuliza, okay, are you sure unataka kuingia kwa ukulima? Nikamwambia yes. So that's when nikamwambia I'll need training fee of 1,000 shillings. Kaniambia okay, ni sawa. Kwanza tuende tuone mahali tutajenga structure yetu, and then training tunaweza enda na wewe. So he was willing to help. Tukaenda training somewhere here in Nakuru. Tulienda tukiwa sisi wawili, and we trained about rabbit for a whole day. But after tumemaliza kutrain, still in that farm, this guy akatupeleka around the farm, tukapata strawberries. And so my dad was much interested, akapata interest ya strawberry. And because yeye amekuwa mkulima, and he also has this passion of farming, amekuwa na passion ya farming for a long time. After we came home, akaniuliza, what do you think we should start with? Sasa umesikia project imegeuka ikakuwa not mine, it's ours. Juu sasa hata yeye nimerudisha, like umerudisha ile passion yake, juu alikuwa ameacha kufarm. He was farming back then in the 19s to 2000s. After nimerudisha, ni kama sasa passion yake imeanza kurudi. Tuka come to an agreement, we can buy strawberries because we have land, we have manure ya ng'ombe. And that's where it started. Farming journey yetu ilianza hapo. The first journey ya strawberry back in 2020 November. We purchased 50 seedlings kwanza at 5,000, and then tukapurchase zingine 50 at 5,000. Yote project strawberries zilitu cost 10,000. And tulifarm strawberries for a whole year, but in between we had to try something else. By then strawberry ilikuwa challenging. We had challenge in water, hatukuwa na enough water. Pia ujue tulianza tu abrupt, hatukuwa tumefanya enough research about the diseases, about what you need, about the market. So time production ilianza, market was not a big problem because nilikuwa nauza locally, and locally I was selling at least a week I could make around 2,000 shillings or 1,500. But maji was the biggest challenge and diseases. So ilifika mahali ikatu let down kabisa. We tried pesticides, fertilizer, but it was not working. In between, because mimi na online nayo nilikuwa na YouTube. Najua YouTube is my teacher nowadays. So pale YouTube nilikuwa nashinda nikigoogle about farming all the time. Napata maybe this kind of fruit, I come and talk to dad. So nikapata matunda inaitwa gooseberry, and I saw like gooseberry management ni cheap, iko chini kidogo, plus leba yake haiko juu, water the same, and the seedlings they were available na ziko expensive. So nikaanza research ya market, nikaenda supermarket, nikanunua 2 pallets za strawberry, za gooseberry. Yeah, pallets ni strawberry na gooseberry zinapakiwa kwa small pallets depending on size. Cost inaenda depending on the sizes. So nikanunua pallets 2 za 240 shillings za gooseberry. Gooseberry is a bit expensive ukienda supermarket, and it was I think the Cape Town gooseberry, not the local. Kuna hii gooseberry watu hukula kwa kichaka, but hiyo sasa nilinunua ilikuwa inaitwa Cape Town. Yeah, Cape Town gooseberry ni kubwa, it's large in size, it's sweet. Nikanunua pia jam yake because people are making jam using the gooseberry. Tukakuja from the fruits we bought, dada akanionyesha vile tunaweza toa mbegu. So tukatoa mbegu pale, and after a few days tukazipanda. And kumbuke we are still going on with the strawberry project. After tumepanda, it takes around 2 months to mature and start fruiting. So after 3 months umeanza kuharvest gooseberry. So gooseberry I was harvesting a lot. I can't remember the kgs, but it was making me some good money. But pia you remember I said water was the biggest challenge. Sikuwa nafikiria pia hii gooseberry itakuja kuhitaji maji sana. After a while, the project died. So after it died, we also had to let go of strawberry because we got challenged by diseases and water. But then I sat down and I had to, come to think of this. Nilisema sitaandikwa kazi tena, and I really need to create employment for myself, to be my own employee. So employer. So it's when we came and sat down with dad, tukaongea, and we had to come up with something that we'll do as a business. Ikuwe ni, let's say, agribusiness. And akaniambia I had a fruit called dragon fruit kwa radio, so I had to research about it. Nilikuwa nimeiona but nilikuwa naipita tu online, so nikaanza kuiresearch pole. That is June 2021, let's say June 2021. Nikairesearch, nikasoma kuihusu the market, where you can go for training, how you can get the seeds. So in June, after the research, in June and July, purchase cuttings. What dragon fruit, the plant, you plant cuttings. Purchase 80 cuttings at a price of around 40,000, 80 pieces. So it's very expensive. And we started planting. We had not visited any farm of dragon fruit, so tulianza tu, tulisema tujaribu hii alafu tutagrow pole. So after a while, after let's say 3 months, it's when we visited our first farm in Mala, a famous guy who's doing dragon fruit farming in Kenya. And after visiting, we learned, we had done even mistakes. Tulikuwa tumefanya mistakes mingi tukipanda hizi zetu, tukakuja tukacorrect. And in November we purchased 200 more seedlings of dragon fruit. We came, we planted, and now it's been almost a year and they're doing very well. And in between, the main thing that we are talking about today, which is azolla, it's when I found out about azolla. I bought a few seeds, a few is 2 kgs only, and 2 kgs ndio imefanya nifike mahali niko. Many people watakuwa zile za I don't think 2 kg inaweza kuwa imefanya uka expand hivyo, but it's 2 kgs. From the 2 kgs nilianza kufeed kuku wangu hapa wa kienyeji tu. And after a month we started seeing eggs, which was it was very rare kuku kutaga mayai in a week unapata umejaza crate, because we have very few kienyeji chicken. So I told dad, hii chakula naona kama inasaidia, what if we try and tuanze kuuzia watu? Ndio akaniambia, well, ndio tuanze kuuzia watu, we need production, quantity. Yeah. So that's when he supported me. Tukanunua dam liner. After buying the dam liner, I was still researching about also azolla. After buying the dam liner, we propagated the seeds. Zina grow haraka. It's a biomass fan, so ina spread haraka kwa maji. And after a month, pond moja tulikuwa tumetengeneza ilikuwa ishaja, but it normally takes 2 weeks to fill a pond, but it ilichukua a month because I also had done some mistakes. And we got into the project. Nikaanza kuresearch, nikaona it's good for poultry, it's good for cattle, it's good for pigs and fish, mainly poultry and pigs. So I normally sell for it to poultry farmers and pigs farmers. Did you know that your poultry, cattle, pigs and fish need proteins for better production and better weight? Today we are going to talk about azolla, which is an essential protein source for your animals. Many people are used to soya beans, fish meal, and which is quite expensive as compared to azolla. Today we are going to talk about the benefits of azolla, the benefits of azolla to your fish, to your poultry, and to your cattle. So stay tuned and let's get into this. Many people are asking the protein content in azolla. Well, we all know that azolla contains very high proteins, amino acids, vitamins, and when I say vitamins, we can say vitamin A, vitamin B12, and carotene, that is beta, and also minerals. Azolla is also has low lignin content, which makes it easy for animals to digest. Mostly in poultry, it improves the weight, mostly in broiler chicken, and when you are feeding your kienyeji chicken, let's say improved, you will find that the yolk becomes more yellow and the shell hardens, and also leading to an increase in egg production in your farm. It has been proven that also in cattle, it increases the milk yield by 15 to 20% when fed with azolla, either dry or wet. So in general, we can say that it is a good and sustainable feed, source of protein for your pigs, rabbits, fish, poultry, and e.g. And did you know that it's also used as a biofertilizer? No. So here is where many people, especially farmers, need to come in and learn about azolla as a biofertilizer in their farms. It is high in nitrogen. As we all know, plants need nitrogen mostly during production, and azolla is one of the fertilizers. Also, it is used as a mosquito fan. You might find kuna watu ambao wakona, you have maybe a dam near your house or a pond, and mosquito is a big challenge. You can use azolla to prevent the laying and fertilization and multiplication of mosquitoes. Oh, okay. Damliner ni this, it's like polythene sheet, but hii ni ngumu, inaweza kuhold maji, na pia it's hard for anything kupenetrate ama kudunga, so ina last for long. For a structure like this, ukiweka damliner, ina depend on the size. So na structure like this, nikitumia damliner kama hii and there is no disturbance pale katikati, it can last for even like 10 years and above. Well, damliner is a bit cheap compared to drum, because drums ni ndogo, na drums unahitaji mingi ndio uweze kufikisha ile target production yako. But sasa damliner you buy it as one, na pia it's cheaper ukicompare na drum. So hapa ndani nimetumia rain water. It's advisable to use rain water, or you can use borehole water, but kuna zile boreholes zina maji yenye iko na high, is it acidity ama ni tuseme ni chumvi. It's advisable to use rain water. Alafu hii maji ukiangalia it's a bit dark, ni kwa sababu nimetumia manure and it's not deep, so azolla inahitaji rain water.
Mbona unatumia manure?
All plants need nutrients. So for this azolla to grow, it needs nutrients, and manure has the nutrients that the plant needs. Also nimeweka pia mchanga because maybe of the pH and some nutrients that are not in the manure yenye iko kwa mchanga. For people who want to start azolla farming, you can reach out to Kimani's farm at 0714 078929, and one of the services we offer is pond construction, a structure like this, either 1 pond, 2 ponds, 3 or 4 or 6, or the number you want. And this pond is measuring 8 meters by 2 meters and has a production of 20 kilograms per week. That is a good amount. We also sell seeds, and we are selling a kg at 1,000 shillings. We're also doing consultation. We are training also farmers here at the farm. We offer training on Saturdays. So if you want to get training, you can reach out on the number down there. And also for people who want to purchase feed for either their poultry or pigs, I'm also selling feeds at a good price, friendly to the pocket. So musikue na wasiwasi ama namna gani?
Akaezi denki hapa, akaezi